Hello, I'm June Sark. Okay, that was especially for Corny, because she asked me to use my British accent in a Sark-like way, which I did. So, hello everyone, are you ready for my next vlog? I hope so. I'm going to do it whether you're ready or not. I today have a glass of lemonade with me. As you may have noticed in previous videos, I have been doing this a lot because I had a very dry mouth. Today, it is rectified. Bubbly. Okay, so this video is entitled Tom's Top 10 Characters of His. Because I felt like I should talk about them. And this video, which may have to get cut into two, because this is actually a two-part anyway, I've got another part coming, but obviously lengthwise I've got an answer on my lovely DS, which will tell me when I'm running out of time I need to shut up. Okay, so, without further ado, we shall start at number 10. And number 10 on my MS character list is Francisco Shakespeare from The Summoning. He comes at the bottom of my list, unfortunately, because he is probably, out of my current characters, the one that I least like playing. Because he is quite depressing. Not in a sense, well, he's depressing because he's depressed himself, which is obviously a problem, and I don't know how to cheer him up. So I've tried having him sleep with someone else, and that just sent him further into depression, and everything I seem to do to try and cheer him up just upsets him even further. So he's quite depressive and upset and etc. because Sefri broke his heart, which is quite sad, really. I blame you, Bex, but hopefully that will all get sorted out and he'll become a much happier character and much more fun to play, which may re-spark my interest in the summoning altogether. Who knows? So that's Fan. Ioan Gruffudd, his character image. Not one of my favourite people to write for. So that's why he's number 10. 9. Okay, so you may have noticed that I actually only have 9 characters in play at the moment at Midnight Shadows. So how can I do a top 10 when I've only got 9? So this is why I bring in my favourite retired character at number 9, which was Lee Tykalt with 2 L's. People, then. I liked Lee because he was so free. He was very liberated. He was very able to talk about himself in quite a callous manner. He didn't really care what other people thought about him. And obviously the relationship he had with Alexis was very cool also, because they were so different and they changed each other. Probably for the better. But my favourite aspect of Lee was when he was vengeful and kind of, not necessarily evil, but dark. Dark Lee was my favourite side to Lee. And then I left Internal Conflict temporarily, and so he went off to a parallel world, and then subsequently came back for a brief cameo in the Battle of Tranquility, where Pandora stamped on his neck. It's a shame. So, bye-bye, Lee Tykalt. 8. Number 8 in my list is Jason Caldwell, again from The Summoning. I don't know, this isn't really intentional that my summoning characters are very low down in my list, probably because I don't play them very often, because I find them a bit bleh. I've already talked about Fan. Jay is fun if I'm feeling the need to be horrible for no apparent reason, but now I've got Alexander for that. But Jay can be fun to play on occasion. Sometimes I just want to smack him upside the head and tell him to go away. Jay and I actually concocted a plan to kill him off, and then I changed my mind at the last moment. But he can be fun, but mostly he can just be an arrogant idiot. I'm trying very hard not to swear. So that's really all Jay I've got to say about Jay. I like him, but I don't like him at the same time. He's fun to play on occasion, but in general he's just too arrogant, and he's too much of a he's too much of a caricature. He's too extreme in his behaviour, and it's not really that fun to me. I prefer characters that have the tendency to be extreme, can be extreme, but only on occasion. Whereas Jay is 25 on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's basically why I don't like him very much. I've not really got much left on this video, so I'm going to go up to 5 on this side, and then I'll do the other 5 on another video, and then I'll do the third part on a third video. Lots of videos coming for you for today. Anyway, so next is 7. Number 7 on my chart is Xavier S4. Yes, be surprised everyone, he's quite low down my list, which I did have on my screen, but I'm not bothered to turn my laptop on to get it back up again. But Xavier, I do really like. I do love him. He's so gentlemanly and so kind, and he's got the interest of everyone else at heart. But that also makes him quite boring to me. There are times when I do want to slap Xavier and just tell him to stop being so nice, literally. Look around you. People are rebelling against you. People are making problems for you that you don't need. So why are you mentally complaining about it, but not actually doing anything about it? It does really annoy me about him. But then there are times when he is really quite fun. Like when he's being really arrogant and up himself. And he's like, I'm the leader, listen to me. Like he is with Evelyn in regards to her plan with Gabriel. So that's quite fun. And also I love Xavier when he's paired with Freya, because they play off each other quite well. They're both very similarly minded, I think, although Xavier is much more polite and gentlemanly in the general way he goes about doing things. He's fun to play. I get to use a lot of extensive vocabulary when I write his dialogue, but because I love all of my characters on Midnight Touch Shadow so much, he has to come down in number 8, I'm afraid, everyone. Sorry. So we move on to, no, not 8, 7, my bad, 6. Number 6 in my list is Jacques Marquette. Whilst I love him, as I love Xavier, I love 5 other characters more than him. This wasn't an easy list to make. Jacques is very, very fun to play. I love playing Jacques, probably sometimes more than I love playing Ryan, but I will talk about Ryan later. Jacques is very cold, he's very manipulative, he's very evil, and that's what I love about him. I love how he always knows what's going on. Ignorance is not a feeling that is customary to Jacques. It's not a feeling he enjoys. It's not something he ever has. Jacques knows what he's after, and he knows how to go about getting it. Although, saying that, the flip side of Jacques, which has only recently come into play, is how he can be quite impulsive, as shown in his encounter with Ava. Normally Jacques represses his impulses. He doesn't listen to instinct. He has to think about things a lot. He's a very logical person. But then he's thrown into a situation where someone makes him want to act impulsive and just do things because it doesn't really matter. Oh, my alarm's going off. So I'll have to wrap this up quickly. So basically Jacques is very fun and very cool to play. I'm just going to do a quick time check. Okay, so part 2 of this is coming later. Bye!